What's going on, guys? It's your boy, John the Liquidator, coming back with another video. And this was not a good night for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. We finna dive into it all. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Start the video off by saying, we cannot bash Caitlin Clark for her performance tonight. And we're going to get into everything that transpired. She finished the game with 16 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. She was only shooting 27% from the field. Caitlin Clark had a horrible game. Aaliyah Boston got into foul trouble early, and that third quarter looked like pretty much all of the other third quarters. They went off, bruh. I don't know what it is. Now, the defense didn't look that bad like it normally does, but it was just a tough night for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. And this one right here, hard pill to swallow. Now, the score was 75-86. And just like I stated, bruh, it was just not a good night for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Is set to play again on Friday against the Aces. Many fans feel like they should come on top with that one. But after what was displayed today, I just don't know, man. It was just a tough pill to swallow. Needed at times with head coach Becky Hammond actually taking out her frustration with the referees because she actually got hit with a technical foul. And it just was not looking good. Asia Wilson did make history in this game. She recorded 27 points. She was 11 of 28 from shooting. She had 12 rebounds and 3 blocks. She simply played a sensational game. She did not let up on the Aces. She did not let up on the Fever at any moment. She went off. They came ready to play. I wish I could say the same thing for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, but as of right now, it was just a rough shooting night for our girl Caitlin Clark. She was 1 of 10 from 3, bruh. 6 of 22 from the field goal. It was just not a good night for Caitlin Clark, bro. I know a lot of people is going to poke blame at Christy Sides. Cannot do that this game, man. Caitlin Clark played bad. Shit, the whole team played bad. I just got to keep it real. This one is a tough pill to swallow. Play again on Friday. Caitlin Clark did speak to the media earlier before the game. Let's check out what she had to say. Roll the footage.
Or is you just think the whole thing's cool?
I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I grew up as a kid, obviously, you're from the state of Iowa, so like you go to the pumpkin patch, you go do those type of things in the fall. Corn mazes are a lot more difficult than people probably think if you've never done one. Like it's very easy to get lost in there, kind of scary if you're not with people. So I mean, I guess if I have time after the season ends, maybe hopefully I can get there. It's in Indiana, correct? I think. Yeah, okay. So yeah, pretty cool. I didn't think it was weird. I thought it was great detail. I'm impressed. I don't know how they do that, especially you're not cutting it down from above. So pretty talented, honestly.
We'll go Christine next.
One second here. Caitlin, you liked an Instagram post last night from Taylor Swift that got a lot of attention. And I'm just curious if you could tell us what that post meant to you and if you are, in fact, potentially going to endorse Kamala Harris. Thank you.
I think for myself is, I have this amazing platform. So I think the biggest thing would be just encourage people to register to vote. I think for myself, this is the second time I can vote in an election. At age 22, I could vote when I was 18. So I think do that. That's the biggest thing I can do with the platform that I have. And that's the same thing Taylor did. And I think continue to educate yourself with the candidates that we have, the policies that they're supporting. I think that's the biggest thing you can do. And that's what I would recommend to every single person that has that opportunity in our country.
Go Scott next.
Caitlin, what excites you about this opportunity tonight and Friday, getting kind of that playoff feel against a team that's done it the last 2 years and you aspire to do?
Yeah, obviously this is a team that probably, this is the team that everybody kind of looks to in this league. And as they should with the back-to-back championships, 4 Olympians on their team, they've done some incredible things. And I think the first 2 times we played them, it feels like forever ago. It feels like that was like a whole different season for us. And I feel like we're a completely different team than when we played them the first time. So I think for our group is, understand we're a different team now, but so are they. Like they've had chances to improve as well. They have more experience under their belt. So I think the confidence for us has certainly built and is at a completely different place than it was the first 2 times we played them. Obviously, we were a young team. I don't know how many games in the second time we played them, but the first time I believe it was our 6th or 7th game of the season. So, and the last of a West Coast trip for us. So I think for us is just find confidence and the time we've put in, the work we've put in, where we've improved. So I think that's that for us. And like, these are 2 huge games for us. We're kind of almost viewing it as like a mini playoff series in a way, like kind of having that day in between. Obviously for our group that I don't think anybody on our team has much playoff experience, maybe other than Temmie and Lou. Maybe I'm missing a couple others, but I think it's a good opportunity for us to see where we're at again.
We'll go Carolyn in the back, and then we'll go Chris on the far left.
Caitlin, if I could ask you 2 questions. The first
ahead.
one's about your game. You are an amazing scorer,
Mhm.
especially that left, shooting a 3, amazing
Mhm.
passer. But throughout your now pro career, what else have you added to your game?
Man, I haven't had much time to like really get in the gym and work other than the Olympic break. And a lot of that, like, it's crazy. I still feel like I've improved a lot and I haven't really had a ton of time to work on my game. I think my floater and my mid-range game. And that's something that honestly, like if you watch highlights from early in my college career, like I took a lot more mid-range jump shots early in my college career. And then as my career went on, I kind of just went around the basket and threes because, those are probably the highest percentage shots. But I think now with how long and athletic rim protectors are in this league, that's definitely an area that I needed to improve. I definitely feel a little bit more comfortable shooting the floater, especially. I've been able to make some since the second half has started. But still, like, I think that's like another area that I can continue to improve. And then obviously defensively, like schematically coming from college to the pros, like it's a lot different how you guard. So I think that's like another way I'm trying to learn and go back and watch film and improve every single night.
And then my last question is about Kelsey Mitchell and how much her emergence of what she's doing has helped you.
Yeah, Kelsey's been amazing. And I think for myself coming in here, like her leadership was very evident from the first, practice I had here. Whether it was through training camp where she wasn't even active because due to an ankle injury, she was always on the sideline communicating, being there, especially for myself coming in here and having to learn everything really, really fast. She was somebody that was very supportive for me. And I think early on, it was kind of a work in progress of playing with one another and learning from one another and playing off of each other. But I think now, even, right before the break and then since after the break, I think you can tell our chemistry has really begun to blossom and we're kind of reading each other a lot better. Kind of that unspoken communication that you need with your teammates on the court. I think that has improved tremendously.
We'll go Chris on the left, and we'll finish up with a special question up front from Alex.
My question's special too, Ryan.
It's very, very much so.
So much to be
No,
determined.
not as special as Alex.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Over the last 4 games, you could really move up or maybe slide down. Are you like the media? Do you allow yourself to kind of see how this could shake out in potential first-round matchups, or you just go play your game and let the chips fall where they may?
Yeah, I think you just play your game. I don't think you can like get too into, if this team wins or this team loses or these 2 win, these 2 lose. Like there's just so many possibilities that you can't really start breaking it down. I think it takes away from the focus of the game right in front of you. Like, and I think that's why we were so good coming out of the break is, we were focused one game at a time. We didn't look too far ahead. I think that brought us a lot of success. We already know we're in the playoffs. So whoever we get, there's not too much you can do to control that. There's really not anything you can do to control that. So I think for us, it's like go one game at a time. We're here to still win every single game. And, once the playoffs come around and whoever our matchup is, you'll prepare for that when you cross that bridge.
Alex, you're up, man.
Kayla Clark speaking to the media. Make sure you guys keep them Bills on because I'm coming right back with another one. And until next time, I'll shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Shake